We were sitting in Europe, probably in Vienna, with beer and sausages. We were punishing and conquering European nations, and of course, in the other part of the world. United States just conquered the part of our colony. What's now? We are going to punish them for that impertinence, because it was really not. The judgment of the United States was very sharp and swift, and now we are going to reconsider the impertinence. We decided not to stop in the North America. We attacked Mexico and his friends. Now we are at war almost with both Americas. We have already punished Brazil, and now we are going to punish Chile and Colombia. And of course, United States decided to attack our crown colony, Louisiana. As a result of global American massacre, we conquered a part of Chile, the most part of Brazil, seashore of Colombia. In addition to that, Mexico now doesn't have any territories except its national, and soon we are going to punish them again. And now, we are going to punish another American boy because he conquered part of our colony. It was a crown colony, and now we have a grudge for that. The punishment for our naughty American boy was brought on swift wings. Let's take a look on the Peace Treaty. We are going to just devour the country, and it's going to be the part of our crown colonies. Booms. And our crown colonies are going to govern it. Sounds great? I love this moment. We decided to attack Paraguay and Brazil. We started reeling way posh tales, and of course Mexico decided to attack our crown colony. What should we do? We should press Mexico and just break truce with them. Good morning, ladies. After that, we need just to increase our ability. And here we go. We are going to railway posh tail again. Our dear Brazil and Paraguayan friends were devoured. Now we are going to punish our Mexican friend. Let's talk about intermediate results of our campaign. First of all, we have won so many battles into both continents, North America and South America, due to two facts: economy and discipline. First of all, we don't have any limits in money and income. 12,000 ducats monthly. So we just don't care about how much our army costs. In addition to that, we have unlimited manpower. Just unlimited manpower. So our economy allows us to hire as many units and as many armies as we really need. And sometimes we don't need, actually. In addition to that, one more thing in our military. Our discipline, strong discipline, gives us strong tactics. Every battle, every time, even if we didn't have strength number, we won. Why? Because of this. Because our discipline and our ideas. What else? I want to mention you one crucial advantage. We have diplomatic ideas, and the finishing idea lowers impact on stability. It means what, for example, when we want to attack Mexico again, and we will do it soon, I guess, we will lose only 3 stability. What does it mean? We need to spend for increase our stability. It isn't said here how much does it cost, but last time I spent around 200 diplomatic points. Administrative points, actually. We don't have problems with it. So, we have actually maybe not 2, maybe have 3 opportunity. Unlimited economy, discipline, and diplomatic ideas. That's why I think we are going to use these advantages to punish our naughty American friends, because our Eastern train wants to finish all the questions in both North and South America, and after that we'll concentrate on Europe. It looks like I forgot to mention one more thing. Look at our limits. Our limit now is almost 10.4 million soldiers, and actually we use only 7.6 million. So what, we can easily to hire 2.5 million soldiers everywhere we need it. That's why nowadays our Eastern train is implacable, invincible, and unstoppable. Look at this impertinence. Mexico declared war on our crown colony, Russian Mexico, once again. What should we do? Of course, we can just press declare war. Imperialism. Good morning, ladies. Let's reel the naughty posh tail. Our naughty Mexican boy has been punished. It's only one province, we can capture it because it was occupied by our colony. In addition to that, we took some provinces from Colombia, but it's not so much. Now we are going to finish our questions with our naughty boys from both South and North America. Our next strike was versus British colonies in North America. We punished Canada, we punished Louisiana. In addition to that, we took a part of Great Britain. Now the capital London belongs to our magnificent empire. So that's why soon I think we need to tackle all the tiny issues. Look at it. It's not a country, it's a tiny issue. In North America, it seems to me now we are going to punish Arapaho, and Great Britain decided to protect them. What does it mean? It means that now we are about to punish both Arapaho and Great Britain. British, prepare your posh tails. We have punished Great Britain again, but to take away provinces we need to pay our diplomatic power because we are not the main participant, we are not the leader of that war. The leader is Arapaho. So that's why we are going to take just a little bit provinces, the islands and so on, and the territories in the Mediterranean Sea. We will pay 300 diplomatic points. Okay, done. And now we have one more dirty plan against them. Meanwhile, we have achieved administrative technology level 29. Let's take it. Right of man. It means that now we can pick up our final idea, and I'm pretty sure our final idea is going to be offensive ideas. First of all, it gives us discipline. We love discipline. Addition to that, it will increase our land limit. We don't need it, but why not? Also, engineer corp, it will give us 20% siegeability. Quite interesting. What else? Land leader fire, land leader shock. We love it. That's why we are going to pick up this idea. All our ideas in that bunch were not so meaningful, and actually, for example, prestige from land battles. We have enough prestige right now. Let's pick up that idea, and it's going to be our finishing idea. And we can pick up, 3, 4 more. Soon we will obtain Unicorn, and enemy castle will be fallen very, very fast. I think now we can proceed our dirty trick against Great Britain. We can just break truce and attack them directly because they like giving alliances to our enemies, so that's why we are going to tackle that question. Alright, confirm. Good morning, chaps. In the result of that shark campaign, we can just devour all the English territories and all Scotland. Let's do it. Oops. Thank you very much for your participation in our conquering new world. Once again, we have a blue problem. Look, we need to punish Spanish California to finish conquering North America. But they have two allies, Portugal and Revolutionary France. That's why I have a smart plan for you. First of all, we're going to attack Revolutionary France, because it doesn't have a lot of allies. Dortmund versus Russia. Oh, okay, I see. We will punish them several times, they will be weakened, and after that, we will do the same with Portugal. Only after that, we will attack Spain and take the rest of the colonies in North America. I know it's a long way, but it's much easier when having a war with aliens. After that, during that war, of course, we won't be able to take a lot of territories from France, because they won't be the leader of aliens. That's why we are going to pick up a loan, but the most effective way. Now I think you should behold our peace treaty with France after first punishment. Look at it. We are going to take almost half France. We are going to take their colonies. All their colonies in Africa. And it will cost us only 77% of war score. We are not going to take more provinces because we don't like a lot of rebels in our territories, that's why. We'll take the territories, and after that we'll break truce and punish them again. This is our plan for now. Let's do it, Poons. Welcome to the Russian Empire, laddies. Punishing French posh tail we have gained. Just a astounding event. Rise of Zulu. Now we are at war with them. Let me show you the Rise of Zulu. Rise of Zulu. 2 provinces, 12,000 army. Our army, which contains 8.8 million, just need to flee. It's so scared, it's so scary fine country. Zulu versus Russia in 1766. Okay, I see. It reminds me of a joke, right? For example, Bulgaria declared war to China, and Chinese asked how many of them. They said 8 million. And Chinese asked, in what hotel are we living? Absolutely the same. Zulu versus Russia. My only question is how many armies should we send. I think only one army with a good leader will be enough. Let's take a look on the Rise of Zulu versus our Eastern train. I think our French patient is ready for punishment. Let's take a look on the peace treaty. We can take all the territories, but we will be gained 225 of extension. Okay, we'll try to handle it, but I think it's going to be hell with rebels. Let's try to handle that. Oops. -1. We have spotted a perfect situation. Look. Nowadays, Spain doesn't have any allies which are going to help them during the war. That's why we are going to attack them right now. Because we would like to take the rest territories in North America, Spanish California. That's why. I think Spanish should prepare the posh tails. Our campaign against Spain was very fast. We captured all the territories on Europe, we captured the islands, and now all of North America is in our tenacious post, except of maybe Caribbean region, but this question we are going to tackle soon. Our next victim was Portugal. Let's take a look. We took almost half of the European territories. We are going to take all the African territories. Addition to that, we took Caribbean region. It will belong to us after we will handle all these armies which are going to be rebels. Addition to that, we asked them to give us all the territories in Asia. And of course all small islands and the northern part of Madagascar. Pooms. Now our idea is we are going to core all these provinces, and after that we are going to break truce. After punishing Mr. Portugal, we have had one decision. Now we can restore the Roman Empire. But quite frankly, we are not going to do it for Russia. You know, Russia isn't a country which is weak or mediocre or something like that, and I consider that Russia has much more powerful ideas and government mechanics than Roman Empire, so that's why we are not going to do it. We have conquered all the Portugal Empire, and of course we have already punished his Madagascarian friend who dared to take participation in the war against us. After a while we devoured our dear Mr. Sangai and his friend from Niora. Now I think it's high time we started thinking about Mr. Congo. Congolese gentleman and his friends were eaten very fast. What a surprise, I know. And it means that almost all Africa belongs to us except only one province. I have forgotten what France has an island. That's why we are going to tackle that issue. I think now we can stop our question. European tiny German nations with leadership of Saxonia. We should prepare the posh tails because we are going. Our punishing team is on the way. As a result of our first strike, we have eaten almost a half of various German states. Of course, we have spent a lot of diplomatic points because, you know, they have one leader, but if you want to annex other countries, you need to pay diplomatic points and blah blah blah. But we have one issue. Our extension now more than 200. So soon we are going to have a lot of rebels. That's why we're going to sustain it, and after that we'll continue our punishment of German states. During global massacre with rebels in Europe, we have accomplished our next goal. We tackled our question with Chile, and now both North and South America belong to our magnificent, tremendous and gorgeous Eastern Train. Our next strike versus Hesse and his friends from Great Britain was successful also. What a coincidence, what a surprise. And now we need to finish some questions like Switzerland and so on, but it looks like it's going to be really easy, because look at them. We have just overpopulated this territory of Germany by our troops. Sometimes we don't have even place where we can put our troops, not to lose attrition. Switzerland posh tail was knocked down by our train. Everything's fine, let's take a look who is the next victim. We can figure out it from the list of great powers. Level to Switzerland done. Now, our next victim is Revolutionary Stettin. As a result, Mr. Stettin figured out really fast that it's the best idea to join our magnificent empire. Now we have several tiny questions, like, you know, adolescent deers from one province. We are going to tackle them right now. It is really funny, we have devoured Malus or something like that, and now we are the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Look. Russia is the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and addition to that, revolutionary countries, Bohemia, College, and what else, Rupin are going to vote for us. It's really funny, but sorry guys, we are going to devour you. We don't have any ideas to be an emperor. Having too many problems with revolutionaries right now, I want to give you an advice. To prevent them from capturing your provinces, you just need to build in every province when they raise fortress. It means that they are going to siege your fortress, and meanwhile, you're able to send here troops to tackle them. That's why I built several fortresses here. Now look, we are going to siege my fortress for, I don't know, for eternity. For that period of time will arrive 2 more armies and tackle these naughty boys. After a while we tackled all our questions with tiny German countries. Now all Germany and all territories in Europe belong to our magnificent Eastern Train. In our victim list we have actually 6 more victims, because Revolutionary Iceland has been tackled. I think all of these victims were allocated in the Pacific Ocean. That's why we are going to tackle them right now. We tackled several tiny questions in the Philippine Sea and in Indonesia, and now we are going to Hawaii. Because we spot there are several nations, and I would like to join our empire for sure. Hawaiian nations were punished really fast, and I think now we should punish Samoa and Tonga. After that we can tackle last 4 questions which are located in far Siberia region, I think here. Yes, 4 questions. I think this is -2 because Samoa and Tonga were punished. Let's take a look on our victim list. Yes, We have 4 last questions in the Far East Siberia. The last 4 questions have been tackled. Now we owe entire world. Let's take a look. Russia, 40,000 development with its colonies. It's really funny. And I think it's time to make a conclusion from our endless campaign. First of all, I want to tell what Russia has just enormous amount of manpower. Look at it. Our total income 81,000 monthly. Due to the fact what its religion gives us. If you have a huge authority or patriarch, of course, 33%. What else? Our reform. As I remember, Russian Empire gives us more manpower plus 20%. Of course, we lose 20% from our, it's better to say not a reform, we lose 20% due to the fact that we have some privilege. Yes, it is. New middle class, we lose 20%, but we obtain 55%, so the final amount is 33% manpower. Additional to that, strong government mechanics. First of all, we obtain in 100 administrative rule, development cost, core creation. We have improved relations. Addition to that, we have army addition, and what's more important, every 10 years we can increase infantry combatability on 15%. Let's do it. So our final infantry combatability is going to be 35%. What else? Addition to that, I want to tell you what location of Russia is really perfect to conquer all the territories around. First of all, we don't have strong enemies. Our 2 strongest enemies are Poland and Turkey, but we saw how Poland was punished by Austria and Turkey was attacked from 2 directions, from Austria and from Russia, so that's why in general Russia doesn't have any strong rivals around, so that's why location is perfect also. I want to mention our ideas. Our ideas helped us out, especially diplomatic ideas, which allowed us to break through without losing a lot of stability, and in addition to that, Warsaw provinces is a really crucial advantage. Also, I want to mention administrative ideas with its adaptivity, co-creation 25%, and I forgot to mention what Russia has 15% in its final ideas. In addition to that, we got 15% co-creation from Rally Army, the first solution, remember we took it. So that's why our final co-creation cost would increase on 50 plus 50 plus 25 on 55%. It's a crucial advantage. Also, I want to mention our ideas. Of course, quantity ideas. Quantity ideas gave us just enormous amount of manpower. And one more dirty trick, we used economic ideas and quality ideas. Quality ideas gives 5 discipline and self, and we were able to pick up weapon quality standards plus 5 discipline. So our final disciplines, take a look. 135 final discipline. That's why every battle, even if we didn't have strength number, it looks strange. We won because huge discipline increased our tactic. I think it is it for that series. We have already punished all the world, we conquered everybody, and I hope it was enjoyable and fun. So see you soon in Tactical Imperative.